Hello everyone! Thank you for visiting our channel. Today we will be making royal icing for decorating cookies. For this recipe we will need meringue powder, water, corn syrup, cream of tartar, glycerin, peppermint extract and icing sugar with cornstarch.
Into the stationary mixer bowl, place in 5 tablespoons of dry egg whites or meringue powder, 135 milliliters of boiled water. It needs to be about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. If you don't have it, you can replace it with 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Using a flat beater attachment, mix for about 1 minute.
Now add in 1 tablespoon of corn syrup. You can replace it with glucose syrup. 1 teaspoon of glycerin. Half a teaspoon of peppermint extract. If you don't have it or don't have enough, you can replace it with a different extract, like vanilla, almond or orange extract. But we like it best when the icing has a peppermint flavor.
Now we need to mix the mass for about 30 seconds at a medium speed. The next step is to add in 1 kilogram of icing sugar, bit by bit. Our icing sugar has cornstarch added to it. So if your icing sugar also has cornstarch in it, then you can make the icing and not worry about it.
We would like to recommend you to make half of the batch of icing with pure icing sugar, to see if you are comfortable with working with his type of icing. Make the other half with cornstarch in the icing sugar, by replacing 5% of the icing sugar with cornstarch. So we are using 480 grams of icing sugar and 20 grams of cornstarch, and add all of this to the wet ingredients.
Because we are anticipating that you will have questions about the corn syrup or the glucose syrup, we will explain them. They keep the icing from spoiling and give the icing a nice shine. When we add in the glycerin to the icing, then when the icing dries, it doesn't crumble, but it stays soft. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much to the people who have subscribed to us, and to the people who watch our videos and comment on them and enjoy them. We are very appreciative of you and of your support.
After we have added in all of the icing sugar, mix the icing for 1 minute at a medium pace until the mass becomes homogeneous. The mass turns out very thick, so you can't use the whisk attachment because it will probably not work well and the attachment could break.
When the icing is ready, place it into a glass container, close it with plastic wrap, and a very airtight lid. Thick icing stores well, so when you need it, take a little bit out, add food coloring, and add boiled water bit by bit. Each time mixing well, until you have reached the desired consistency.
If your icing turns out very liquidy, then just add in more of the original consistency icing, and mix the mess well, because there is icing left over in the mixing bowl. Then we add a bit of food coloring, a bit of water, mix well, and collect all of it from the sides with a spatula. The right consistency icing is placed into a piping bag.
You can store the base consistency icing for a week at room temperature, or for a month in the fridge. Dear friends, try, cook, even if something doesn't work out the first time. But you have to have the desire to learn, keep working, training, getting more experience, and everything will work out.
Thank you for watching.
And see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.